Hey guys, my name is Or, welcome back to the new video. Finally we have something to talk about, and oh my god, it's an extremely big thing in Call of Duty community, and we are going to talk about it. So, yesterday on Kotaku website, if you don't know what that is, basically it's source for everything that's upcoming in Call of Duty, at least that I know, and Activision in general, I think. And they have been for last, I think, 2 years completely 100% accurate about almost everything, I think, or everything. So this could be a really big thing. Okay, I will read part of this article. The link of the article itself will be in the description of this video, so go check out for yourself. But let's see. This is I have 3 paragraphs I want to read. They are coming in order. So the first one is: next Call of Duty has gone through a major uphill as the publisher Activision informed developers this week that studios Raven and Sledgehammer, which had until now led the project, will no longer be in charge. Instead, according to the 3 people familiar with going-ons at the company, Treyarch will lead development on new Black Ops for 2020. Okay, that's major hit in the face for Sledgehammers and Raven. And seems like we are going back to the 2 studio cycles with 2 different studio as a support studios, which is working very well in the back in the days. But now the reason why this happened is, seems like in this article that Raven and Sledgehammer Studios have basically kind of problems with fighting each other, and I'll read about later, but seems like they have big problems between themselves. So Activision with Treyarch need to step up and fix the problem with that. Okay, let's read a little bit more. For 2020, Activision has originally switched things up, assigning the Wisconsin-based support studio Raven to take a leadership role alongside Sledgehammers to make Call of Duty games set during the Cold War, likely involving Vietnam. As very recently, that's changed. Now Treyarch, based in Santa Monica, California, is in charge of leading a Black Ops 5 for 2020. According to this brief on the overhaul, Treyarch will take creative leadership on this new Black Ops, while Raven and Sledgehammer will serve as support studios for the game, transforming the work they have done on their single-player story mode into a campaign for Black Ops 5, which also be set during the Cold War. This may be a welcome return for the fans who criticize the lack of campaign of Black Ops 4, and it will likely be a cross-gen game to coincide with the launch of the next PlayStation and Xbox, which are also expected in the fall of 2020. So basically what this means is, as I already said, Sledgehammers and Raven seems like a bit of fight between themselves who will take the better lead, more lead in the project. So Activision responds with taking Treyarch inside of that and stopping the let's say the fight between Raven and Sledgehammers. Seems like by this is kind of good and kind of bad, because at the moment we have Black Ops 4 as the main game out for Call of Duty, which has been leveled by Treyarch. Treyarch going to take creativity for next 2020 Call of Duty. I'm not sure what the fuck will happen with Call of Duty Black Ops 4 at the moment. If they're going to take the lead and go develop a new Call of Duty, what's happening with this one? I mean, this one could go right down to drain and be forgotten. I have no idea, and I'm hoping they have good plans for the rest of this year, especially for summer for Call of Duty, because at the only moment I'm only playing League play and kind of a little bit of Blackout, but it's not, there's nothing new to play for me. And there's for many people, a lot of people have go on other game and hoping they have something cool to come up with. But we'll see, this is kind of big problem at the moment. And the last thing before we go, we have the last paragraph I want to read. It said, the past year has also been rough for the San Francisco-based Sledgehammer. In February 2018, Kotaku broke the news that Sledgehammer's CEO founder Michael Contra and Glenn Schofield has left the studio. Although Activision spun it as a promotion saying that they would take on new executive duties, it was very clearly announcing the two quiet excited shortly afterwards. Earlier this year, Contra started a new Silicon Valley studio with publisher 2K, where he recruited dozens of Sledgehammer staff. The studio has been, that's not important. One primary reason behind this Call of Duty uphill, according to people familiar with the happenings at Activision, is the tension between Sledgehammers and Raven. So this is basically what I already told you in this video, and that is the big difference in seems like in creativity lead between Sledgehammers and Raven, which are both trying to develop their own games, and they have some other idea that they want to take, and that's I think fine, but again, somebody should be on the lead and the other one studio should be as a support studio for them. But for 2020, there is good chance this Call of Duty will be the Call of Duty that takes the free studios and they work in the same time on the game, and I think that's the best way we can get, because there's free studio, everybody has different idea that they want to plan in the game, and working like this, I think that actually could work. For 2019 next Call of Duty there is Modern Warfare probably, and it's gonna be released by Infinity Ward, it's made by Infinity Ward, and it's gonna be, I'm guessing it's gonna be a really good game. I know what they have done in past, and most of every single Call of Duty they made, I enjoy a much of that as well. I'm just hoping that this new game, new Modern Warfare GB integration inside, so on dedicated servers, this is pure shit on host. But nevertheless, let's go back to the 2020 Call of Duty. Everything we said in this moment, it means the Call of Duty has gone back, seems like, to the two studios working on the games, which, to be honest, has produced one of the best Call of Duty we ever had, like Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2. This was the same studio. Raven helped developing the Modern Warfare 3, and I don't see why this should work. I mean, 3 studio cycle with 3 years for every Call of Duty seems like didn't work out very well, in my opinion at least, and I think in this way we could get better Call of Duty with 2-year cycle, with 2 studio as main studios, being Treyarch and being Infinity Ward, with 2 backup studios as support studios, which is Raven and Sledgehammers. I'm hoping this is the way they will go, and this is, I think that could work. I'm a little bit skeptical about the new Black Ops 5 that will be released. I'm guessing if they have done a lot of work, they're here just to pick up pieces and put it together, but if not, they will have big problems going up with the game itself, with being Black Ops 4 and the new one Black Ops 5 in the same time. I don't know, we'll see what will be with that, and also one thing, be 2-year cycles, I'm a little bit worried, especially for Treyarch employees. They will be doing a lot of over hours, and that's not good. I'm a little bit worried about devs at Treyarch being really exhausted from all of this, and I'm really hoping that they will be focusing more about Black Ops 4, which for them, I'm guessing it's gonna be a kind of stressful situation, because it's kind of low cluster at the moment, and I'm hoping it's gonna be fixed, but they need to now just to basically prepare for everything else, and I'm hoping they will fix Black Ops 4 to make it good, to make something enjoy to play and work for it, but I'm thinking they will switch to the new Call of Duty, developing that and bringing us something really good. Anyway, hoping you enjoyed this video, hoping you have a good day, and yeah guys, thanks for watching this, and I will see you guys some other day with new Call of Duty video. Peace.